All right, guys. Welcome back to the continuation of the previous video. So, if you have not watched that video, you should go and watch it on how to convert face server faces to CPK faces. Now, if you've gotten this program for converting this file, if you are in my group, you must have gotten it. If you are not in my group, do go to the description of the last video and you'll see the link to the group. Click on it and it will take you to our Telegram group, and then you join it and request for this program. So we're making it free. We're not charging anything, but if you are willing to support us, you can as well do that. So as you can see, when we open these folders, they have the structure that is required for CPK faces. If you don't have this structure, your face will never show. All right. So, and that is how it is for the other folders. So now these are ready for conversion. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So we have 10 faces here. Yeah, this should be 10. And you might have more. So I'm going to highlight these 10, but if you have up to 10,000, you can do Control A. That's a shortcut to select all, and then you can come down and deselect rebuild faces. All right, so you don't take it or drag it to where you need to convert your faces. So now let's go to the next one. The file for this conversion is this file. Let me find it. It's here. Now it is this tool, PES CPK tool. As you can see, you can see the name of the folder. Of the file here. It says PES CPK tool by STPN17. So look for it and download it. Now once you download it, just come to the folder and click on PES CPK tool.exe. Allow it to open. You can minimize this, just drag it out. Now we are going to select all these folders and we're going to drag them to here where it says drag folders or CPK files here. Now this tool can be used to create CPKs. This tool can also be used to decrypt CPK files. So if you drag a CPK file here, it's going to open it because all CPKs are built from folders. So once you drag a folder here, it's going to build them to CPKs. And when you drag a CPK here, it's going to remove the CPK and turn them into the folders that they were created from. All right. So you can encrypt and decrypt with this tool. So we are using folders, so it's going to change those to CPK files. All right. Say start process, we say yes, and let's wait for the CPK files. As you can see, it's building the CPK files on the right here. So just wait for it to finish. Please do not take out the exe file, maybe to send it to the desktop. I haven't even tried pinning it. I think pinning it will work, but if you take it out of the folder to your desktop here, it will not generate. All right, so leave the CPK file, does the exe file inside of the folder for it to work perfectly. All right, so let's wait for it to finish. So as you can see, 10 files are taking us this long. How long will it take for thousands of faces? But in this process, you have to be very patient. You have to be patient until it gets done. So good things come with a price, and that is the price you have to pay. You have to be patient. If you notice in my videos, I don't skip things. I let you see how everything goes. All right, so now we have the CPK files on this place here, and then you can delete these ones if you want, or you can still keep them if you maybe want to add more to it before you generate new CPKs. I don't know, whatever you want to do with them. So the next step you are going to do is, as you can see, these are already long, so we don't want all the CPKs, because if you continue adding CPKs like this in your file, you are going to have a very long list of CPKs. So we want to bundle this into one CPK, all right, so that the system can as well recognize it and read through all the CPKs that we have created. So how are we going to do that? So for these faces that we are making, we also need to keep the structure. All right, so what you have to do now is you either create a new folder. I can create a new folder, or I can take one of these and rename it, since I'm no longer using them. I can rename this now to let's call these faces my new faces. All right, now inside of this my new faces, you're going to have common. We are maintaining the structure, you're maintaining the structure, you're maintaining the structure. So inside of this 300 face, now because we don't need it again and we just need the structure, we will delete this one here, delete it. Then we go back to where our faces are. All right, so what we now have to do, since we've created a new folder and we've given it that structure, we're no longer going to add these ones. We're not going to add the new CPKs that we just created. So we just just take all the CPKs only, and you either cut or you copy, but I'm going to do cut here because I don't want it to be on that place. And then we go to my new faces, and then we go to real, and now we paste it. Now for the final CPK, this is the CPK that is going to be here, not the folders. All right, so we've already converted these to CPKs, and then we return the structure. And then for the final CPK that we want to create, we take all the CPK files that we want the system to read and put it in this folder, last folder, real. And then what we now have to do now for this to be one CPK is now to drag this folder that we created now to this, and then once we generate it, it is now going to be one CPK file. All right, as you can see, it is here, my new faces.cpk. So once the system reads through this CPK, it is going to go to the last folder, which is real, and whatever CPK it sees there is going to read it as well. All right. All right, so I hope you guys understand. So it's going to look inside of this CPK, go to real folder, and search for all the CPKs that you've added there, and it will read it accordingly. So if you want to update this folder, you will now, if you have new CPKs to update, you will click on this, go to the read folder and add more CPKs, and then you build it again. All right, so that is how to make these faces. All right, so I hope you understood it. It's very simple.